YouTube, so I am here tonight with a special video. I have 2 readings to film tonight. This is the first one, and both of them are for a very special friend. And the questions are, there's 4 questions in total, so I'm going to do 2 questions in each reading. As I've said before, the $10 reading sale gets you up to 2 questions, 15 to 20 minutes of time. And it's almost over. It ends Saturday. So make sure if you want to get in, you listen at the end to get your friend how to get your own. So the questions that I'm doing in this video are going to be the business and the house. She wants to know how she's going to do with her business, and if she'll be able to buy her house. The next one is going to be relationship and emotional. I feel like the 2 things just all go together. So here we go. How will she do with her business? She has an online business. Not doing so great just yet. It's still growing. It is a jewelry business. So for those of you who might be interested in helping a business get started and want to buy some jewelry, let me know and I'll get you a link to the store. We can do that much without exposing anything, I think, and keeping things under wraps. If you're wondering why I don't pull cards, I make sure that they either fall out or my intuition tells me which ones to pull, like if they sit funny or something, but I don't pick cards up. I do not pull cards out of the pile by hand. I do not shuffle, sit them down, and pick the cards up off the top is actually what I should say. You'll very, very rarely see me pull a card out of the deck. It's just my method. Like this card right here is funny, and that felt like, excuse me, I'm a little sick still. I'm trying to figure out what this kitten's doing. She's got something stuck in my boot. Now, I don't do reversals. I definitely do not intentionally do reversals. So whenever I stumble across one in a reading, I keep it now. And I do have 2 reversals. So that's interesting. And I feel like those are actually what I should open the reading with, because what they are. So these are 2 bonus cards. I was going to do an 8-card reading, and now I guess I'm doing a 10-card reading. So, the first card that fell out, or came out reversed, was the 9 of Coins. And this is the card of enjoying your resources, enjoying your wealth, enjoying your happiness and your new home and all of that kind of a thing. And right now, this is telling me that your enjoyment is blocked. Things aren't going good enough to put you in that situation. You can't enjoy it. Your resources aren't working out to the point where you can be enjoying them. I feel like this Ace of Coins is, again, there's some kind of a blockage in the way of you receiving the resources, receiving the money, receiving the offers. All of the things that Pentacles stand for is money, and most people say Wands are career, but I feel like Pentacles cover career with money. Really sitting here thinking about it and feeling it and kind of listening to it, I feel like, how should I say this? I feel like the opportunity is there. You're just not seeing exactly how to use it yet. To get there, we need to get you some clarity. So the first upright card is the Eight of Swords. This is being stuck in a situation and having a solution at your fingertips, just not realizing it. The traditional image is a blindfolded woman standing amongst the swords. She's not exactly blocked in, and all she would need to do is take a step forward and trust, take faith, have faith, and walk through the swords to get out. She could also use the swords to cut the bindings off of her hands. She just doesn't see it because she's blindfolded. So the solution to your problem is right there in front of you. It's so close that you just don't realize it. And I think that I see a solution here. So let's see what we can figure out. The Two of Cups is here, and that's a partnership. So I definitely see that you're going to need a partner to help you, whether it be with advertising, with creating things. I feel like in this situation, it's more like you need that partner who is not as shy to get out there and kind of advertise your business and bring people in. Your shyness is kind of your undoing. And I'm not saying this in a bad way or to make you feel like less, but your shyness is holding you back from having greater success. You need to get yourself a partner who is more than willing to be out there and helping you with advertising, doing basically what I told you I would do. You know, mentioning the shop, mentioning the prices, and just giving you a mouthpiece and a focal point for your business. I'm sorry, I have a cat hitting my tripod. I also have the Eight of Coins, which is the card of working. This is perfecting, becoming a master, and just doing everything you can to make your product the best thing it is. I'm not saying that your product is bad or that you're not doing your job right, but what I'm saying is that you need to put more work into it. Work on things like your website design, your advertising. Again, you need a partnership, so working on getting that. You need to put more work into making this work for you, if that makes sense. Your next card is the Emperor. This is something like a father figure. An emperor is not loved but feared and respected. So this is somebody that you can go to, or something that an aspect that you can find within yourself where there's going to be thought put into everything. They're going to look at things in a fair and just way. They can look at the situation and say, oh, okay, well, this is what you need. This is what we're going to do. You need to find somebody who can do that, or find that aspect within yourself and grow it. I'm sorry I say a lot when I'm thinking, but you need to look at things more like an emperor. This is your domain. This is how you need to rule it, and you need to rule. Not just sit there and let everything go by. You have to be a reigning power. So keep that in mind. You also have the Moon card, which is a card of secrets because of the dark side of the moon. You know, there's a whole side of the moon. We can't see it all at the same time. This is a card of ebb and flow. This is a card of psychic gifts and intuition. So for me, I feel like, for one, you know what you need to do. You just haven't accepted it or come to terms with that yet. I feel like you've been knowing that you need to advertise, but your shyness has kind of kept you from doing it and from reaching out to people who could do it. I feel like you know what could make the business better. You need to sit down and think about it. I also feel like there's going to be a little bit of an ebb and flow with this business at first. There's going to be great busy times and then really slow times. That's going to be that way with any business, but I feel like you're going to feel it more than most people would. Sorry, my eyes itch. You're going to need to be strong to get through this. There's a lot coming your way, a lot going on, and just, you're going to have to be a strong woman to get through it. And I also have the card of burdens. So when things do heat up, you're going to find yourself almost overwhelmed. Again, this is returning me to that partnership card. You may need to find somebody to help you meet demand and get everything shipped out in time and made in time. So make sure when you find that person to help you with the advertising, that this is a person who can do things multifaceted. Now, as for the overall success or not of the business, I'm going to pull one more card and see Okay, I actually got 2 cards. I've gotten the Hierophant and the 2 of Swords. So, stick to traditional business growth means social media, word of mouth. Don't go out of your way and do anything crazy. Don't try and buy anything or any of that. Just stick to what feels natural to you and what you are attracted to. There are some choices that are going to need to be made to make this business grow. You are the only one who can make those choices, and when the time comes, you will know what they are. This could be something already going on, to be honest. But I feel like, goodness gracious, I'm dropping cards everywhere. I feel like the decision's going to be maybe something like to choose how you want to advertise. It may be a choice of growing the business. There may come a period where you find out you're not able to continue in the size that you are. So I see that being a good choice to be made, not a bad one. And I'm just trying right now to get a final card. The cat is so loud. I'm sorry. She's so loud. What's the status of her business? Come to me. Is it going to be a success? Your last 2 cards is the 5 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So it's going to be a little bit of a battle. It's going to be some work. And you may run into some issues. But overall, you have the Ace of Wands, honey. You have the creativity, the passion, and the drive to make it happen. You're going to get there. It may take a while, but you'll get there. And remind yourself, we all go through it. I'm going through it myself. She pulled you too far away, sorry. I'm going through it myself. I feel like my own business is just not growing the way I want it. It's not going fast enough. And it's in your mind. You just got to fight that demon and get it over with. Now, as far as buying a house. Your first 2 cards. The first card is the 10 of Swords. So this is the closing of something, the hard ending of something. So a phase in life, a relationship, a job, anything that is kind of unexpectedly and sharply closed. I feel like, you lost money kind of really fast, income or something similar. Some method of getting money just kind of disappeared really fast. Money definitely is playing a big role here. Obviously, it does for most people, but money is a big holdup. I have the 5 of Coins, so there is some financial trouble. It's not going to last because the next coin after the 5 of Coins is the 6 of Coins, which is, it's called the charity card. This is somebody giving charity, but making sure it's not going to be too much. Somebody else feeling like you're not generously, or not, that's not the word, that you're not grateful enough for what they're giving you. Sorry, the phone came unplugged. You're just not showing the gratitude that they think you should. But this could also be money landing in your lap, which is the fun part of tarot because there's so many meanings in each card. I feel like there's going to be some unexpected money coming your way. Approval for a loan. Because if you look at this card, there's an envelope in the middle being handed off. So I feel like you're going to find an unexpected chance to get a loan. Kind of out of nowhere. That's going to be able to help you get into a house. But it's going to take a lot of willpower and a lot of work. A lot of prayer, a lot of focus to get you there. That's what the Chariot is telling you. You've got the Knave and the King of Coins together. Now, the Knave of Coins is taking action to save your money and get your money straight. So that's the first thing you need to do. Get yourself together now to get your loans, to save up your down payment, all of that. The King of Coins is keeping that stuff going, keeping that energy going constantly. Don't just hit your goal and stop. You're going to need to keep this up to keep the house going. Temperance. Don't go overboard. Okay? Don't spend too much. Don't overly save to the point that you're starving, but don't spend too much. And then when it happens, it's going to be like a tower moment. This is seriously going to hit you out of the blue. You're not going to know what happened. And then boom, here you go. You're going to have this house. Your passion, your drive, your creativity is going to get you there. That is what the Queen of Wands is saying. This is you. And again, I've got the Two of Coins. This is all about balance and justice coming in and getting you what you're supposed to get. It's going to be a hard road. It's going to be a long road. But I do see you getting the house of your dreams eventually. It's just going to take a lot of saving and a lot of self-control to get there. Okay? So that is your first reading. Now, for those of you who, were just watching the reading, like I said, I am doing a $10 tarot reading sale. So until Saturday, the 7th of March, 2020, you can get any 2 questions answered, or up to 2 questions answered for $10. 15 to 20 minutes of reading time. On average, it could be a little bit more, a little bit less. Payment is made through my Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal, Chime Bank, Zelle, etc. PayPal, Cashapp, and Venmo are all in the description box. Any of the other ones, you can message me for the info. Once you send the payment, message me with your questions, and if you would rather public or private, and also let me know what the name is that you made the payment under. When you make the payment, make a note that it is for a reading. As always, I hope if you enjoyed what you watched, that you'll take a moment and press that subscription button. I am trying to get monetized so I can make money doing what I love and helping others. And I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get there. I can't do that without you guys. Everything you would need to know is down in the description box, including the deck that I'm using and where you can get it. I am getting ready to film the next one now, so stay tuned. By the time you see this, they'll both already be live, and I will talk to you all again Thursday with my regularly scheduled YouTube video. Bye, guys.